Before I start, please join me tonight during the Asia session. I'll be hosting the My Fund the Future session every Monday through Thursday from 8 to 10. Be there. We do 10 giveaways, and it's an awesome time. We cover the NASDAQ futures, S&P futures, gold, sometimes silver, and sometimes oil. But again, very, very exciting time. We try to get anywhere between 5 to 10 great trades in that night there as well. Okay. Also, if anybody would like to contact me, I give out my cell phone number, 914-500-7484. And if anybody would like a 5-day free trial to my live Discord every single day from 8:30 to 4, please text me your full name and email, and I will send it to you. And it starts every Monday. All right. So today we got a big push up here. We got the big buy reversals on the 30-minute time frame, then the 60-minute time frame, and the great pullback, like I said, between 12 and 2, exactly 2 o'clock. We got the big pullback at 2 o'clock. NASDAQ ran about 130, actually about 170 on that pullback. It's the first pullback on the 15 and 30 after everything reversed to buy into the positive MACD. It was an absolute Picasso. But overall, the market was very, very quiet today. The volume was light. And again, what we need to really focus on overall is the ability to recognize these patterns. So let me just go and show you here what happened. First of all, we saw SanDisk up big, and then it got absolutely kabooshed. But this is I just had SanDisk. This is the strategy here. The 15-minute reverses to buy. Ding, ding, ding. We got a gap up here. Positive MACDs. ADXs are rising. The 30-minute reverses to buy here at 10 o'clock. Right here, you can see the 30-minute. And then the 60-minute reverses to buy a little later. Here, the 60 was already in buy mode, sorry, but the Q's reversed to buy, sorry. Here, if you look at the Q's reversed to buy. Now, you see these negative MACDs. Now, we shorted all these highs here every time. You're making new highs, MACDs, non-confirmation. Same thing with the spiders there. But the Q's really were running into a big roadblock above the 30.50, 30.80. And then you can see it pulled back. It got this beautiful bull flag here. So the strategy is you have making new highs, the MACDs to non-confirm the highs. You can see that in stocks like NVIDIA. A lot of big names were like this with these negative MACDs on the 60-minute time frame. But once the 60 reversed to buy, you went into what's called a positive trend. I said looked for a pullback. You had a 98 overbought reading on the 60-minute time frames and the 30s. So I said look to buy pullbacks on the 15. Look to buy pullbacks on the 30-minute time. The 30s were very, very overbought. And exactly what happened was you got the steep pullback on the 15-minute time frame and the 30-minute time frame around the 2 o'clock time period right here. You can see the MACDs are positive here on the 30s. The deep oversold condition into the positive MACD on the 30 and the 60. Again, learning how to trade sequences after you recognize the condition. Look at the Qs. Rally, boom. Look at the Qs. Rally here. Look, 721.08, and you can see the bar. Look at that. Almost $4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly 8 bars. Boom. Exactly. That's a pattern. That's an absolute Picasso. Everything ran. Okay. So again, what you really want to look for and how you want to trade the market is all based upon the following. One, you want to be able to identify these patterns based upon the conditions of the market. So I knew between 12 and 2, those 15s and the 30s would set up, and it was an absolute Picasso pattern. We saw Microsoft today reversing to sell on the 30-minute time frame. You get this big overbought condition into the negative MACDs on the 15. Look at this bear flag, 87, kaboosh down to 83.5, $3.50. Another push up here, another push up, and nothing but shorts there on nothing but shorts there on on Microsoft. Amazon negative. You can see how Amazon pushed up today around the 245.51. Look at the 30-minute. MACD is non-confirmation. Look at the 15-minute. Pushed up here, right here. Pushed up here into the negative MACD. Non-confirmation. That's 2. Look at the third one right here. Kabooshed right here. Okay, you can see here the third one. When you have all 3 MACDs negative and you get the push up, it's an absolute Picasso. Microsoft dropped $4 from that high. Okay, $4. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to show you Intel. Intel was magnificent, and AMD. We'll do AMD first. AMD, when it pushed up here on the 60-minute time frame early in the morning, it just shot up, exploded. You can see here, look at it, 72.5 was the high here, okay, and it never soared again. It literally dropped over $20 on AMD. Actually traded below 150 at one point, about 150, 550.5. But you can see here when you're pushing up how these MACDs, now if these MACDs were positive, I wouldn't be shorting them. I'd be looking for pullbacks. But you can see the push up here, how the MACDs did not confirm on the 60-minute time frame. Look at NVIDIA, the same thing on NVIDIA. Again, pushing up here, these negative MACDs. The price was pushing up into a new high, into the negative MACD, 97, dropped about 2. Also, if you look at, where am I here? Coinbase was another, Coinbase was another good one. Coinbase, oh Jesus, sorry, I can't type here. Coin, C-O-I-N, okay. Coinbase, very, very bearish here. You can see here on the 30-minute time frame, it pushed up here to 65, it pushed down, and then as it's pushing up here to new highs, you can see even here, the MACDs did not confirm the highs right here. You can see this right here for the day, right? We got the push up to 71 and change. Really great short. The 30-minute MACDs could not confirm the highs here, right here. If you draw your horizontal line, very, very bearish. Also, last but not least was the Russell. Look at the Russell here on the 60-minute time frames. It was a monster short. Again, pushing up into these negative MACDs. The Russell over 300 got absolutely kabooshed, about $1.40 after that. So, but I want to show you one last pattern here on the underlying continuous contracts. So we knew the top was off the underlying ETFs. However, this morning when we made the new low here, you can see I was calling the long here, and we ricocheted like a trampoline down and boink right back up. Why? Okay, if you look at the 10 o'clock bar, the MACDs, you're making new lows. The MACDs did not confirm the lows on the 60 and on the 30-minute time frame. If you can master these patterns, if you can master these divergences, truly I will tell you it will change your life in trading. Okay, with that now, when I get back, I'll tell you what I expect for tomorrow. So the MACDs are positive here. If we do get another push up, I would wait for overbought conditions. However, I want to see the 60-minute time frames get oversold. So if we do get any type of push down tomorrow, look for the 60s to get oversold. Today we had the big rallies off of Intel, Apple, and Amazon. I'm sorry, Apple, Intel, and AMD off the 30-minute time frames. AMD rallied about 6, Apple ran about 2.5, and you got Intel rallied about 2 off the 30-minute time frames. But overall, for tomorrow, I'm expecting, if we do get a push down, you got positive MACDs on the 60-minute time frame and the 30s. So any push down to new lows should be absorbed and then rallied to be bought. And then again, from there, I would look to see if we get any type of overbought conditions on the 60. But I think tomorrow, if we do get a push down, it'll be short-lived because of these big positive MACDs on the 30 and 60, and I'll just show it to you really quickly here. You can see the spiders right here. You can see the positive MACDs here. Now, the MACDs are positive from above the pivot. These are below the pivot. So if we gap down for any reason overnight, this move should be short-lived, and then look for a buy on the opening. But again, if they push up, I would wait to see if you get any type of significant overbought condition on the 60s and the 30s combined, and then I would look to fade them. All right, when I come back, I want to talk to you about one of the most important words in trading. So one of the most important words in trading, and I speak it every single day, is confidence, right? Confidence is really having the true understanding and the belief in yourself, okay? And if you're going to believe in yourself, well, that's great. You need to really focus on understanding the methodology, understanding the ability to learn, understanding the ability to believe in what you see and how to trade it effectively. And that to me is what it's really all about. To be able to really focus on understanding a methodology, my methodology or whatever, and understanding how to use multiple time frames, understanding about trading patterns, understanding about trading scalp, understanding how to use the technology as a whole. But with that, I just want you to be clear that I think it's really super important to have the confidence in order to be successful. Okay? All right. And with that, you need focus, because focus and confidence equals success. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you for joining me tonight on The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. If you'd like to join my community of traders from all around the world, please go to my website, sktrading.live. Again, if you like a 5-day free trial, please text me your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. I do not DM, and I do not ask for money on Discord or anywhere. I do not do that, so please be very cognizant of that. If you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me on official Stephen Kalayjian on X, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And again, I'll be hosting the Asia session, so please go to My Fund the Futures YouTube or SK Trading YouTube every Monday through Thursday from 8:30 to 10. God bless you. God bless our troops. And God bless the United States of America. Good night.